Hey everybody, it's me, Greg Menarino. Oh, I say it is Wednesday, March 16th, 2016. People, unbelievable. That's the only word that comes to mind right now. What am I talking about? Well, we heard from the Federal Reserve today. It was the big monetary decision moment. Well, guess what? The Federal Reserve not only gave the U.S. economy the biggest no confidence vote probably in history. But they backed it up with this. The Federal Reserve has slashed its monetary policy rate increased forecast from 4 to 2. To 2. Not only that, Janet Yellen came out admitting once again that the United States economy is slowing. But then she goes on about all this nonsense about how our economy is growing at a moderate pace. You got to be kidding. I think this woman needs to up her medication. How about you? Look, you can't have it both ways, Janet, and we understand what is going on here beyond any doubt. Look, the truth of the matter is the world is slowing down. This is no secret and should not be a secret to any of you that follow this blog. The International Monetary Fund continues to downgrade global economic outlook. Today we hear from Janet Yellen. You know, she's parroting the same thing. Only one reporter today was slick enough to pick up on what Janet Yellen was saying during her conference, and she said something like this. The woman said this to Janet Yellen. She goes, well, Chairperson Yellen, if the U.S. economy is slowing down, how can you justify even 2 rate hikes this year? And, you know, Janet Yellen, kind of sits there and, you know, just starts having, you know, garbage spew out of her mouth. They're talking about projections. Projections? Whatever the Federal Reserve has been saying with regard to their projections have been completely wrong. Not even slightly right. We're talking absolutely wrong. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to believe that what she's telling us now is the right thing. Look, the Federal Reserve and the Federal Reserve chairperson. All right, here's my challenge to any of you out there that are watching this. Name one time, where they got anything right, because they don't. They never get it right. These are a bunch of so-called academics who sit behind some desk looking at dot plots and garbage and try to, you know, put together some kind of a puzzle as where they believe things are going to go and then try to sell it to you. You got it? Look, the bottom line is very simple. The economy globally is slowing down. That includes the United States. This was backed up by the IMF just last week. So, look, whatever garbage the Fed wants to put out and try to sell to you, whatever nonsense that President Obama, Hillary Clinton, or any other politician wants to sell you about the U.S. economy is just that, frank garbage. And I believe you know that if you follow this blog. Let's look at what happened today. So the market was kind of at the flat line. The Federal Reserve announcement came out that they were not going to change anything, and then immediately followed that up with they were going to slash their rate forecast from 4 to 2. The stock market went up higher. I think the Dow finished up near 100 points higher. The gold and silver also followed it up, finishing much higher for the day. And you can see where this is all going. Let me ask you this. Any of you out there who feel like answering this question, how can the stock market justify these multiples or where it is today? It can't. You understand? All the Federal Reserve is successful in doing, once again, is hyperinflating this bubble. And they are absolutely determined to keep interest rates suppressed as long as humanly possible. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean in the grand scheme of things? If the Federal Reserve is artificially keeping interest rates low, it is creating and manifesting much worse distortions across the spectrum of asset classes. Why? Because every single asset, its cost or what its present value is based off of the debt market. You understand? So nothing is real across the board. So in the video that I did just yesterday, absolutely the game is rigged. Forget about it. But we can beat it. And frankly, I'm beating the crap out of it right now. Out of my last 12 trades, 12, which I had posted on my site, traderschoice.net. So you know this is I'm not making this stuff up. 10 have been successful. So yes, the game is absolutely rigged, but that doesn't mean we can't crush it. Okay, because that's frankly what I'm doing, and frankly what you should be doing as well if you are paying any attention to my website, traderschoice.net. Speaking of that, if you get a minute, go to my site, traderschoice.net, and just check it out and let me know what you think. I rearranged the pages. I added some material in there. I promise to read the comments here. In the description of this video, there is a link to my website, again, traderschoice.net. Just look at it and post here what you think about it. Greg, it looks great. Greg, it looks awful. You know, whatever it is, because I'm going to try to make it easier for all of us to use it, all of you guys out there to use it. That's really what I'm determined to do, period. Look, I don't need the money. I'm out here trying to level the playing field for all of you guys and all of you girls out there. So take advantage of this stuff here. Absolutely take advantage of it. It's just so important. It really is. And I hope that's what you're doing. I really, really do. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but let me tell you, when this news came out today with the Federal Reserve, I actually started laughing and doing cartwheels around my living room because I was in the right spots. I knew it was going to happen before time. I made a lot of money today. I'm very happy about that. And bravo to you as well if you got in on it, because I had these picks posted on my site for the past several days. And you could have capitalized on it, no doubt about it. If you have my brief, this one, which a whole bunch of you did download yesterday, you know exactly what you should do too. And congratulations. Really, we are going to melt this. We're going to crush this beyond belief. And we're all going to laugh about it in the end, because that's what I did today when the Federal Reserve announced their no confidence vote. And I mean, this was not just a no confidence vote. This was absolutely epic, slashing their rate forecast from 4 to 2. Look, I think you get it if you follow this blog and you have even one-tenth of one functioning brain cell, because I can tell you this, the people out there all around you, sadly, they're lemmings who probably cannot walk and chew gum at the same time, and that's okay. Just let them do what they got to do, walking around in their dreamlike state, their deliberately induced fantasyland state here, because it's those of us out here that are aware of where this is going and how this is going to play out who are going to make this entire thing make us insanely rich, and that's the truth. Everyone is going to get melted down here, people, when this market rolls over, and there's probably going to be another top soon, and we're going to short this. And you know the best way to be taking advantage of this, I'm going to say it right now at the end of this kind of a long video, bet against this debt. We already understand world central banks can't stop. They cannot stop what they're doing. They cannot stop artificially suppressing interest rates. They cannot stop distorting every single asset class across the board. So that means bet against this debt, people. Own a hard asset. That's how you bet against this debt bubble that we are in, period, and become your own central bank. And that, again, means hold a hard asset. Look, all of you out here that follow me, some of you have been with me for years. You're pretty smart people. I hear from you all the time. Help each other out. You know, if you see a question that's posted here, answer these people. Help these individuals out. I'm counting on you. You're all part of my team. And if you think this video is important, again, please hit this like button. I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of thumbs down now that I said that. So let's beat them out. And let's share this. Let's get it out there, people, because today, mark my words, in my opinion, my professional opinion here, this was the biggest no confidence vote in the U.S. economy that has been announced and broadcast by the Federal Reserve that I can possibly imagine. With that said, I'll see you all soon. Over now.